Hi everybody, how are you? Welcome to my very messy kitchen. It's messy because the hand hurts and it's been hard to do almost anything this week. I fell a little bit behind on my postings, but it has nothing to do with what I'm eating. I've been eating very well, but I've been hurt pretty bad, so I'm behind. So today we're starting again. I am no longer putting everything that I eat into the Lose It app. I'm not even using the Lose It app. Everything I've learned from the ladies who do carnivore is it's better not to do that and just to go by how you feel. I will be standing on the scale once a week and I'll let you know how that goes. I don't expect there to be big weight losses. It seems that the men do that. The men have the big weight losses. The women wait for a long time and then they gradually go down. It's because our body is made to reproduce, okay? And if we deprive it of stuff, it starts thinking that we're in a famine. And in order to keep the survival of the species, we need to hold on to every ounce of fat we get. And there are plenty of ways to get around that, and that's what I'm working on right now. I started out eating anything I want, but keeping under the calorie count, and you guys saw how that went. And then I started eating total carnivore and keeping under the calorie count, and that didn't go so well weight-wise either, and that was because my body went into starvation mode, right? And then I started eating way over, and it gradually was going down, so that's good. Now I'm not recording it at all. I'm recording it, not this kind of recording. I mean recording it in an app of how many calories and what I ate. I am just eating carnivore, pure carnivore, trying to get my fat up there. Today is the first day of no coffee. Coffee's off my world and off my list, and so is tea. They're both plants, and I'm taking it all out. I'm trying to up my fat in a way that's good for me. I haven't tried liver yet. I haven't tried kidney yet. You know where that pressure's coming from. It's good for me. It is good for me, but I haven't. Sorry about the birds. I don't know if you guys know I have birds, but they're gonna chirp, and that's how that's gonna be. So let's get cooking, and you know the new wave of changing my life. Okay, follow along with me. It's fun. I'm gonna take this ground beef, this whole thing of butter, and I'm gonna cook it in my air fryer. So let me get that ready to go. I'll show you what it looks like before I set it off to cook, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. This is my breakfast, maybe, I don't know. It's almost 10 o'clock. I'm just feeling like eating something, so I'm going to. I didn't feel like eating anything earlier, so let's go. This is, oh gosh, my hand is so bad, guys. Here we go. This is 1.13 pounds of beef. Now, what I normally do, and I'm not using the rack, and I'm not using the rack because I want all the fat. I want all the fat. I can't seem to get to a point yet where I can eat my meat more raw. And I usually make nice patties and stuff out of this, but like some of you know, my hand is pretty messed up. So we're just gonna do it like this. It doesn't matter, that's not so pretty. The taste will be the same. I'm also not gonna add salt because I have no feeling for salt right now, which I think is a very interesting thing. I know this butter has salt, and maybe next time I will buy the unsalted. I don't know. I think the salt is good for me, so I might not. So I'll get the salt in the butter. Okay, and I'm not going to be really fancy about that. I'm going to do this. Now I'm going to cook this for about 20 minutes, which I know you raw people are going, no, that's too long. But every 5 minutes, I'm going to open it up and I'm going to stir it up and continue on. I will get to a point where I can eat it more and more raw. I'm just not there yet. All right, let's get going. There you go, guys. 20 minutes. Let's go. Okay, guys, we're at 15 minutes. I'm going to just pull it up and smooth it around a bit. I got to change hands. And I hope you can see it, kind of. I want you to get the... maybe that helps. Probably not the best for the counter. No, let's get you turned down a little bit more. We'll get this set up really good eventually, guys. Okay. And if you see that the butter melted in it already, oh my gosh, it smells so good. And yeah, this is a lot of food. I'm still not to the raw stage yet, you guys. Will I get to the raw stage? Maybe someday. While this is cooking though, and I'm up here, I'm not just sitting and waiting, I'm cleaning up the kitchen. I think too often we feel like we can't do double duty. And at the end of the day, this is my house. At the end of the day, I'm the head woman in this house. At the end of the day, it is my responsibility. Okay, guys, we're at 10 minutes. And I know a couple of you saying, wow, Kelly, that's cooked enough. I know it is. I know it's cooked enough. Okay, maybe 5 more minutes for me. Maybe, right? Okay, guys, here we go. We're down to 5 minutes left. And I think that's great. I don't think I'm going to cook it anymore. What do you think? I think that's good. So we ended up doing it for 15 minutes, which probably 10 would be better. But see all that fat and everything? I'm going to take my bowl. I hope you guys can still see this. I know it would be better if I pour it from the other angle, but that isn't happening with my thumb. So it is better today. No, it doesn't burn anything. I know my counter's a bit wet. I was wiping it off. There's what I'm eating today. Well, this is, we'll call it meal 1. Might I have meal 2? Yes. Okay. And I want to talk to you guys about something serious. Sorry for this big show, a bit dizzy. I'll get better at this. Okay. In that time I cooked this food, I've made a YouTube video. I've done all the dishes, except for, you know, the ones I just used right now. They're going to go in the dishwasher before I go downstairs and eat. I don't want to make anybody upset when I say this, but the condition of your house, ladies, take pride in your house. Take pride in your work. Okay? If you work outside of the house too, I understand the whole thing of not enough time. Okay? Right? We've gotten to a society where we need both incomes just to survive. If I could go back and make one choice, I would figure out how to live off one income. I would figure out how to live off my husband's income at that standard of living. And my house would be beautiful. And my husband would come home to a nice, quiet place. Right? Grandma Kelly's Clean Life, Clean Living is just not about cleaning up the inside and the food and reducing the weight down and getting a more positive outlook at life. Okay? It's cleaning up everything. The world, yourself, your relationships, all that. Right now, we're working on food. Okay? But I want to say in this time that I made this ground beef, I also did all the dishes. And I also made a YouTube video. We all have the same 24 hours in our day. You will feel better. Your life will be better. If you eat better, you eat correctly, you eat in moderation, you keep your environment simple, you keep your environment clean. You live your life in a more simple way. Grandma Kelly loves you. This is what we're making so far for today. And today's day 1, no coffee. My main drink will only be water. And I can't believe last night how many people were like, I couldn't just drink water. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. If you can put down 6 cups of coffee a day, you can put down 3 cups of water. If you put down 6 beers yesterday, you definitely could put 3 cups of water down, right? Not 8-ounce cups of water, right? You just have to make up your mind that you're going to do it. You have to choose to live, eat to live over living to eat. Too many of us live to eat. What's we're going to eat next? What's going to be our next meal? Put food in its place. I'm a foodie. I love food too. But I like to feel better. That is better for me. Feeling better, living longer, being healthier, not being a burden to those I love. One day, I hope I can be a true helpmate to somebody. But right now, it's me and my adult children. Only have one kid left. And those boys are working around the clock. Therefore, I will always do what I can around the house so they don't have to. Right? I will always try and make this atmosphere a safe place to come home to. No criticism. No, let me tell you everything you did wrong. None of that. Imagine if the adult males in your life, ladies, when they came in the door, you could only see what they did right that day, not what they did wrong. How would the relationship change? Men too. Okay, especially if you're a dad of little kids. Gee, many Christ, come in the door and say, "Mom, how can I help you breathe?" Because that's how it is like some days right now. I have big kids, I have time, but I've been through the whole path, and most of it I was working 40 to 60 hours a week too. And if you were so fortunate not have to do that, women, do the other stuff and do it with a joyful heart. I love you all. I want your life to be better. I want all the men in here to have better lives, all the women in here to have better lives. I want you to have healthy lives. Your health is in the palm of your hand. Your health is up to you and your choices, not the doctors, not the medicine. I do want to refer to one place, River Styx Outdoors Adventure. Check his community tab. I'm not talking about watching his videos. You can if you want to. He does really good videos, much better than I do. His he explains things better, and he's actually a whole lot more interesting than I am. Oh, I'm a little real all the time, I think. But he has listed some of the carnivore diet, and I'm not talking about trying to convert you to carnivore, because everybody knows I was a vegan. I'm not talking about that. Okay? But if this year you could walk away from processed food and go one ingredient food. If this year you could throw away your diet sodas, your regular sodas, and your coffee. If this year you could drink no more smoothies, no more juices. And if it came anywhere in the center of the store, you stayed the hell away from it. Anything in a package. Anything with a shelf life longer than you. You would be making mass improvements. Mass improvements in your life. Okay. Your weight would reduce. Your energy would boost up. Men, your testosterone would be back. Women, your estrogen would be back where it needs to be. Okay? And all these things are so important for the daily use of your energy. Right? And what you choose in your brain on a daily basis to see, you will see. If you choose to see the bad, you will see the bad. If you choose to see the good, you'll see the good. I love you guys. I do. I love this world. I love the future generations. It makes me sad to see some people's choices. Okay? Grandma Kelly loves you. Gotta finish these dishes, then I gotta go down and eat this lovely food. It is really good, by the way. I do get full though. So this is 1.13 pounds. I doubt I'll eat it all. I can tell you there's 4 dogs downstairs who are hoping I don't eat it all. I love you. See you, love you. Bye.